Hey there, Cancer. Your mantra for this week is I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. Ooh, let's find out why this eclipse that we're having in Scorpio would bring that around. So I think you're being invited to let yourself go a little, right? Like cut loose and have some fun. But let's see what the cards have to say about all this. Oh, key to the situation. We got this romantic energy here of this. It kind of reminds me of a Knight of Cups kind of energy. So, wow. All right. Why are these cards being so crazy? Let's see what we have here. Look at that. In the heart space, we've got the cranes and they're dancing in pleasure. It's actually a mating dance. How is that for something? So for some of you, this eclipse is, because this eclipse, if you're a Cancer rising, it's happening in your 5th house of fun and romance. Some of you are really being invited into the house of fun and romance. You're anchoring into the sun, your solar plexus energy. Ooh, I don't even think you see it coming. We've got the Book of Secrets here. Wow, I don't usually do romance readings, but boy, this one feels a lot like it. So let's just see what we have here. In the energy of where you've been seeking the information, we have the key. But this key has unlocked the cage. This key has unlocked the cage. The birds aren't there because they've unlocked their own wildness. They're out having fun. So wherever you have been feeling caged in, hemmed in, caught up in a situation, feeling restricted in any way at all, whether this has to do with romance or not does not matter. Whether you've been feeling like nothing's moving forward, everything seems to be stuck and stagnant, life is not nearly as much fun as it should be, whatever that is, it feels like you're being handed the key. And this key in here is this waiting. It's almost like you've been waiting patiently for this opportunity to come. And I think that this eclipse is actually, it's a big emotional release, and it kind of like blows the doors wide open and allows you the freedom to go after what you want. In the energy of what has been the obstacle to overcome the mountain, we have the mountain. So this tells me that for each of you, there's been some kind of a situation that it feels like you've been blocked, you've been stopped, you've had to work really hard to get to it, to get moving through it. And this is just opening up so much for you, like opportunities really coming in the energy of what has been kind of draining your energy, wondering about. We have the rider, but this is a merry-go-round horse that has broken free from the merry-go-round and is flying over the rainbow. You don't get a rainbow unless there's been a storm. There is just, I just want to say, freedom is yours. Like so much freedom here, so much opportunity here. There's a card. So this is Ciro Marchetti's. This is Ciro Marchetti's Lenormand deck, and it has bonus cards in it. And there's one here I've never seen before. You have the well in the area of resources, and I feel like if you dip deep enough, you can bring up to the surface what it is that you are seeking. It's about looking deeper into an issue. You may think you know all the facts, but there may be more to the story and that you are not seeing. So if you in energy of resources, okay, so if you are feeling like resources are blocked, whether this is financial, emotional, mental, physical, whatever, there's underlying. Go a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Here we go, the books. It makes total sense. There's still more to know. There's still more to know. How to make a system work for you, how to tap some kind of resources that you haven't, like, so let's just say bills are piling up, because that would be probably true for most of us, right? There's been a lot of reasons for it. Have you contacted the people you owe money to and see if you can't work out a system, or like sometimes credit cards will let you skip a payment or something that helps you get your foot, solid on the ground to keep moving forward. So there's that. If there's an opportunity that's been blocking, like you've been trying to get into a particular program, or you've been trying to get a type of job, or where there's something that you've been really, really trying to break through. It feels like you've been trying to break through on something. I think the breakthrough is coming, but there seems to be a little bit more information that you need that may be brought to light, because this eclipse, okay, so this is an energy that goes out for like 6 months. And so I don't want to say that the doors are going to be blown open and you're going to see it tomorrow, but it's more like pay attention because something's coming in, right? This moon is opposing Uranus, sudden downloads and insights, and Mercury is in retrograde. It might take until Mercury becomes direct again and clears its shadow in June, where you really start to see all of the stuff coming through for you. But keep an eye out, because I feel like things are really opening up for you. In the energy of transformation, you have the anchor. So anchor into the transformation, and in the energy of the anchor, we have the sun. And so anchor into the joy, into the creativity, into the magnetizing, the drawing to you what it is that you want. And also, again, I explore my wildness and dance and pleasure. The sun is about light and bright and enjoying life. And also they're saying when the sun moves into Cancer. So maybe at the time of the solstice is when you really feel the energy shifting and you're like, oh my gosh, that is the way to do it. And so really seeking the way forward, because there is a timing aspect here. Here we have another one of those additional cards here, and we have the labyrinth. And the thing about the labyrinth is I went on a retreat once and we had a labyrinth, and it was just a meditative walking around, but eventually we all got to the center, or we got to the outside. I can't remember where we started. We probably started in and worked our way out. I can't remember. But at any rate, there is this meditation to it. There's this cyclical nature to it. There is the doing the things you need to do, and there's also a focus on what brings you the joy, what brings you the happiness that allows you to really set yourself free. And this mating dance, this could be for a business that you're trying to bring in. This feels like this divine masculine, divine feminine energy within you that is meeting up in a way that allows you to feel joy and happiness. It has this bliss ecstasy feeling to it, like, wow, things are really coming together here. And of course, it could be an actual relationship. There are definitely cards here that say that, but there is more to it than that. This is something that every Cancer is going to have an opportunity to feel, whether it's sun, moon, or rising, is you have a chance to explore what brings you unlimited, boundless joy, right? What does that? Okay, so we have this is about being able to see things through somebody else's eye in order to get a better perspective. So you may need to find somebody who can look at things from a different perspective to bring more additional information to you. But here, I love this. This is your guardian angel. At the time you were incarnating, you have the same guardian angel that works with you in every lifetime. And they're like, I wonder what they're going to do and how can I help? And so they are reminding me to remind you not to have unemployed angels. When you need help, when you need guidance, right? This meditative thing, again, this is, are you dipping deep into the well of all your resources? And one of those resources is your guardian angel and the team of angels and spirit guides that surround you all the time. And they cannot interfere unless you ask them. And so this could be one of them just sitting there waiting, sitting here with the rose, the opportunity for you here in the heart space. I have what you need. Have you asked me for it? Because I'd be happy to bring it to you. Right? And so always checking in, and, gratitude is something that's come up lately in a lot of discussions. And I can't remember which sign I was talking to about this, but I just recently heard this thing about gratitude, and it was wonderful. It was, gratitude, saying thank you, feeling appreciative, all those things are great. But to really live in gratitude means to live in joy and to live in happiness and to really appreciate the fact that you are here doing these things, having these opportunities. And so not sitting on the sidelines of your life and getting out there and having fun and exploring your wildness and having pleasure and having joy and doing things like that. Ooh, I speak with good intent, and I affirm that all life is sacred. Look, there's that bird again, that crane. It's like, this is an ibis though, but it looks very similar, right? It looks very similar. the black and the white, the yin and the yang. Cancer, your symbol is this yin and the yang energy of bringing together the divine masculine, divine feminine within you. The action to put energy out into the world, right? The sun, and also the energy to receive, the energy of the magnetism of the sun. It's very balanced energy. And so shine your light out there and see what you attract, and be open to receiving the opportunities that come in. So I speak with good intent. That means that find affirmations that really work for you. They don't have negative words in them. So I live in joy and abundance in all of its highest forms. I feel amazing. Whatever it is that you want, I draw and attract to me so many opportunities and of the highest caliber, and I see them and I respond accordingly. And so there's so many things that you could do. Find words that work for you and create a mantra out of them, right? And I affirm that all life is sacred. You are being asked to remember that life is fun. Life is fun. Here on planet Earth, oh my goodness, we get to so why are we here in this 3D body if our souls are eternal, right? And they are. But why do we want to be here? Because here on this planet, we can walk barefoot and feel the grass. We can dance in the rain. We can eat chocolate. We can do fun things. You can have sex here in a way that is not available on very many planets. But here in this denser 3D area of our life, there's all the pleasures to be enjoyed. And so we should, right? We should participate and we should have fun. And so it is about anchoring into the joy, anchoring into what brings you happiness, anchoring into that magnetic energy that you can draw and attract to you, whatever it is. And I think also that you can dig a little deeper, dip a little deeper into your own soul space there to see how much more you can connect to what's going on in this life. It's like life is waiting. Life is waiting for you to engage with it. Life is waiting for you to engage with it. And so now is the time to explore your wildness and to cut free and to really have some fun. You have the Emerald Tablet activation, the cosmic ordering, the divine alchemy, and the conscious manifestation. The conscious manifestation. It is focusing on what it is you want in order to manifest it and bring it in, right? I speak with good intent. What do you want to create and manifest and bring it in? You have a spirit guide team standing by at the ready to help you explore what would bring you joy, right? You want to manifest what would bring you joy, right? That is what you're here to do, is just to create a joyful existence for yourself, because it is in joy that we expand the universe. There's two energies, right? There's love and there's fear, and joy definitely falls into the love category, right? The love of life, the joy of life. And so that is an expansive energy that shines out there, and then fear contracts. And so we don't want to be in the contraction. We want to be in the expansive energy. And so it says here, the Emerald Tablet activation appears when you're being called to remember the gifts that you're carrying from previous lifetimes. That's what this is. Dipping into the gifts that you're carrying from previous lifetimes. You have untapped potential. The Book of Secrets here. There's stuff that you may not remember that you know how to do. There's a chance for you to explore. That's part of the wildness, right? To explore some of these things that are interesting to you that you haven't done or tried in this lifetime, but they're interesting to you. Why are they interesting to you? Because you probably already have done them before, and they bring you joy and a sense of happiness to do them. And so go ahead and explore this. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there is a part of you that knows that you hold great power within. This is a special time to use your power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interest. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and to grow. Even the unsettling, uncomfortable, difficult moments, the mountain, right? Even that has given you an opportunity to learn and grow. I mean, think about it. When you're mountain climbing, it's hard work and it's not always fun. And sometimes it's cold and it's miserable. And yet when you get to the top, you are stronger mentally, physically, and spiritually and emotionally, because if you can push through the difficulty to get to the top, I mean, you're growing. And so whatever your mountain is, whatever obstacles you have been overcoming, they are making you stronger. And of course, we always should reach across the zodiac to balance ourselves out. And across the zodiac, what do you have? Oh yeah, the mountain goat of Capricorn. And so there is this energy that can really come through for you. So you are a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that once was a challenge and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. As above, so below. All thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on Earth. What do you want to be? Everybody wants to know just the intention that you set for yourself. And then you dig deep and you ask for the gifts that you need, that you already have, and the opportunities to be brought to you, to be shown to you, for the information to come to light for you so that you can manifest and create what it is that you seek, which of course should be primarily joy and happiness for yourself. But the vehicle that joy and happiness shows up in will be different for each of you, right? So I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. What brings you joy? What seems a little out there on the edges that you really want to do? Cancer, this is your opportunity to go for it, right? Hope you take it. Okay. I'm on Facebook every day. I do some astrology, pull cards on. If you want more about this actual eclipse, that is what I do over there also. And I also am going to do something for this Venus retrograde that's coming up. I don't know what exactly it is yet. They just informed me yesterday that I'm doing something. So we'll see what that is when it happens. But that's coming up soon. That starts in June. Venus gets into Leo. And so we're going to be doing something. So, but you won't know if you're not there. So come and join me over there. You guys take great care. Thank you so much for sharing your stories here, for building a community, and for hitting the thumbs up. I truly appreciate you. Talk to you soon.